Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Self-love is currency. To all of my returning subscribers, thank you all so much for the likes, the comments, the shares, for the engagement. I really appreciate it. If you are new to this channel, go ahead, click that like button. Go ahead and subscribe, and go ahead and turn on that bell notification so you are notified whenever I drop another video as such. And it is ashy skin season, so I'm just putting some Vaseline on because it's really real out here. The weather is weathering here in the STL region. But yeah, today's prophetic message is brought to you by a dream that I had this morning. Random as hell. I'm like, make it make sense. And maybe you have some gems that you can pull from this as well. I tried to take from it what I could, the bits and pieces that I did recall and remember. But yeah, the overall theme, it's not on you, it's in you. In this particular dream, one scene that I do remember quite vividly, I was in this apartment, and I'm not sure if it was my studio apartment I had or just an apartment in general, but I was in an apartment, and my ex-godmother or grandmother, it's a long story, she was there, but we no longer communicate. Just a toxic situation, I'll leave it at that. And she was surprised that I had the apartment that we were in. So I was like, yeah, this is my apartment, this is my place. And she was kind of walking around. She was very judgmental, and she liked to flex her assets, if you will, the things that she had, her material possessions. She felt like she had more. And if she did feel that way, well, she did, she would make people feel inferior. It was that type of scenario. So I was kind of considered the help, and I'm like, no, definitely not giving that, especially on a spiritual level. So long story short, I had to sever ties. But we are in Mercury Retrograde, so a lot of past shit has been coming up for me. I'm like, why am I even dreaming about this? And why are these characters in here? But anyway, we were walking through the apartment, and I was just telling her, you know, this is my place. And she was like, you know, turning her nose up, looking at certain items, looking at the rooms, you know. I'm trying to gauge if they met her expectations, but then a part of me really didn't care. And then what was crazy, real time, I was like, yeah, this is my apartment, but I'm also a homeowner. And her energy just switched up, like she was surprised. Like, oh, you have a house too. So I was telling her that I had this separate property, and she just was so taken aback, like judging me based off of what I told her I had at the time, the apartment, not knowing that I had something more to offer, and not knowing that I owned something else. So it's not on you, it's in you. People can judge you based off of what you look like, for one. The world is superficial and basic as hell sometimes, and it's sad to say that people just merely go off of how people look. Now, this does serve you to a certain extent as far as human nature goes. It's nice to know and gauge what you're working or dealing with when it comes to other people. But some people are just super judgmental, so they can see how you look and just base your whole life, your future too, even what you're capable of, everything, merely based off of how you look. And that kind of really spoke to me even in the dream. she was taken aback. She didn't expect me to have much. So people may not expect you to have much, or to know as much as you know, to even do what you do, whatever you do, professionally, as an extracurricular activity, whatever. You exceed people's expectations and they become floored or surprised, like, oh, I didn't know that. And it's like, sorry, not sorry that you were thinking I was beneath you. Like, sorry, not sorry that you were basing my capabilities, my life purpose, my future solely off of how I look physically. That's your fault, not mine. So that was a major message. And we just gonna rewind a little bit. I don't want to hold you too long, but definitely wanted to get this out. The scenes changed, and this was random as hell. I'm like, what? Jim Carrey was in a dream, y'all. Jim Carrey. The Mask movie, if you've seen that. Liar, Liar. World-renowned actor. And I was like, where the hell Jim Carrey come in at? So I remember it being a group of people. He's laughing, being super charismatic. But it wasn't even like he was announcing that he was an actor. I mean, he didn't or wouldn't have to do that. People just know. But he was super down to earth. And what I got out of that is, like, you have stardom or celebrity energy. You don't necessarily have to be celebrity or star status. However, your spirit, your aura, the energy you give off, it's celebrity-esque. It reeks. You wonder why people are drawn to you, strangers. You wonder why you go to certain places and people just naturally gravitate towards you. They have random ass questions, or they look at you, and you kind of like look at them to acknowledge that you know that they're looking at you, but they keep staring. That type of thing. When you walk into the room, the energy changes. And I was like, again, like, why is Jim Carrey in my dream? And so I thought, whenever I woke up, I was like, okay, I'm going to research it a little bit. I had already saw something before that he was a Capricorn. So shout out to my fellow Capricorns. Our season is quickly approaching. So that was also a sign, very hardworking, very determined, true go-getters. Humanitarians, though, for the people and willing to put in work, blood, sweat, tears, to be of service to others. And that's the energy that you exude. That's the energy that really brings people towards you, because it's genuine, it's real, it's authentic. So, and I just remember, like, just the group of people surrounding him, and we all was having a good time, but if you wonder why, certain things happen randomly the way that they do when you're out in public, or you're at a gathering, or you're at a party, it's that celebrity star energy that you radiate. And like I said, it's not on you. You don't have to wear a flashy outfit. You don't have to wear designer. You can rock a regular ass outfit and still look good, but energy be on 10. And the energy just brings the outfit together. To me, I feel like your energy could elevate whatever outfit or style or vibe you're going for. And that's what it was giving. Like, your energy speaks for itself. You don't have to say too much. It's the energy that you give off. So, like I said, it's not on you. It's in you. So that tells me, like, the well will never run dry of your energy, your star, and celebrity-esque. It will always be there as long as you nurture your soul, your spirit, and you aren't afraid to share your gifts, to share your light, and to be outspoken. Y'all be blessed. And yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on that bell notification so you are notified whenever I drop another video. Peace.